Hello, it's Angela Kirby, and it's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle. So, taking from my book, Creating in Wisdom and Magic in with what's it called? Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love. I think I got it out. Okay, so now this book I wrote several years ago. Maybe don't go into it now because it sounds like I might get a little bit mixed up. No, it's one of these books where it's a working book, and it's a soulful book in that if you're ever at a bit of a crossroad or you find yourself in a bit of an upheaval, it doesn't have to be right or wrong or good or bad. It's just one of those situations where you feel it's time to do a little bit of inner journey work, which is we all need to do it. No one gets away scot-free. Your body will definitely tell you when it's time to do some inner work. And there are 12 processes or 12 stages that you can take yourself through one at a time. And you don't have to do them all at once. You can do it over a period of time. Anyway, you can decide. And then there are the Mandala Oracles, 54 in here, of which you're able to open randomly at a page, and that's the message you're getting in regards to a question that you're asking or a period of time that you're asking about, whatever it might be. And then there are some little black and white drawings at the back of the book, which were supposed to actually be one per page, but for some reason they did 4 per page, which means that they're quite, they're quite small. But if you're not really used to drawing, then maybe it's great to start with something a little bit smaller rather than this big page full of, shapes that you've got to now colour in. Might actually seem a bit daunting. So I remember starting on a really big piece of paper and at art school, a very long time ago, and then there, in the middle of the room was all this big setup on boxes, pots and pans and whatever else, and we had to draw it. And I thought, how the heck am I going to draw all of that on here? And she wasn't asking, basically the teacher wasn't asking that we get the whole lot in. It was just a section. Anyway, nevertheless, it was a daunting exercise, and I'm thinking I need a bigger piece of paper. But this is only a little piece of paper, and so it's not so daunting. And it's very, it's not, choosing a colour and just the back and forth movement, which you can just get with sweeping the ground or, wiping a bench or, just sitting there rocking in a chair back and forth. It's a sense of giving yourself that, getting yourself out of your head and into your body and feeling and moving through anything that might be a bit arduous at the moment. It's very good. There's also a little bit of poetry in here, etc., etc. So it's a very handy book to have to help you with your own emotional journey, personal journey work. And I'd say it's always great to have somebody that you can have a chat to about your life and working through some upheavals or whatever. But it's also good to have a tool that you can go to if you didn't necessarily have the opportunity to go and necessarily see somebody. You decide what's going on. But here's a very good book of tools so that would be able to help you move through any arduous moments. But what is it that we could do with knowing that would be of benefit to us all this coming week? All right, so let's have a look. All right, woo, a fresh. We had this one not that long ago, but we're bound to repeat the patterns. This one is actually lives down in Mount Gambier. I don't think it's up on their wall, but I know that it lives down there somewhere. Now, number 20. So this would have been done either in at the end of 2007 or 2008, which is the years that 2007 is when I began this actual series. So I read out what the mandala has to the mantra that then helps us to be able to hear what the actual message, what the mandala is actually about. So a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply and then release for our path to be. So afresh. Have you been feeling like you're in a bit of a holding pattern whereby your central core of knowledge wants to birth itself from its restraints, sitting there waiting to be shared? Starting afresh by birthing this inner knowing allows you to permeate out through the world, out into the world. This was meant to be. Move through any fears that you're feeling. Don't hold on to them. Don't grip them. Just let them go, as they are more important. As they are more important to acknowledge rather than to shove down. They are a part of all that all that is coming to the surface to be set free. Okay, it is time to let go as they no longer serve your new way of being. So feel the new energy and embrace your newfound strength and abilities. This fresh pathway may invite new culture, new family, a new lifestyle. Encompass these opportunities with enthusiasm. And with enthusiasm, because being open to this freedom, it invites abundance into your life. And that's just not about finances, it's abundance in all areas of your life. So very interesting. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So let's if you wanted to see this one a bit closer and up personal, you can go to the website, go to frizzkirby@bigpond.com, information below, and then go up to the right hand side, art, mandala in life. You're clicking on these, of course, and then scroll down for number 20. There would be 70 mandalas up there now. They do not have the oracle messages or meanings in there. You'd need to have the book for that, which to say is that I have got the book here if you wanted to buy that. You don't have to buy it online. You can actually get a signed copy from me for Christmas if you want to. In the meantime, if you have any other questions, please ask me. Be gentle, be kind, lots of love. Ciao, ciao.